What's going on, people? You know who it is. Tay Wiz coming live for the Man Cave, of course. Today coming in number 18 in my NBA power rankings. It's them boys from the Mile High. Them Denver Nuggets. Let's go!
With his second made three and second bucket of the night, he's got 6 points. Up top for Hernan Gomez. Willie Hernan Gomez, an injury replacement in this game from the New York Knicks. Tonight about that, and it was such an unusual rookie season for him in that it was largely ceremonial for Kobe Bryant. You see the deep three in the arrow.
Three from corner though by Chris.
There's the lob, and there's Hield for the hometown crowd. Former heavyweight champion Lennox Lewis, who's smiling somewhere tonight. With Murray heating up, he'll try another three and gets it.
How the best, man. He's going to shoot it again.
Yeah. Murray has clearly hijacked that threat.
Yeah, it's going up.
And he got another
there
one.
we go. Wake us up, baby. Yeah.
Jamal Murray is out of his mind here in the second half.
Well, that's an awful habit to get into. Hopefully that's not something even though,
Moutier throwing down. And he had some words after the fact.
What's going on, people? You know who it is. It's Tay Wiz coming live for the Man Cave, of course. For my subscribers out there not subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit that bell. If you're not subscribed to the Twitter page, hit that bird at TAE_WIGGS. Now, you know I keep you up to the latest information going around the NBA. First and foremost, I'm going to jump right into the NBA power rankings. Coming in number 18 on my NBA power rankings, the Denver Nuggets. Last year, their record was 40-42. And overall, in the Western Conference, they was 24-28. In the division, they was 6-10. But this year, I got them finishing at 44-38. The reason I picked them to go 44-38, the Western Conference is top heavy. They may miss the playoffs by 2 or 3 games. For you make the playoffs this year, I'm going to say in the Western Conference, it's almost going to take 47 games to make the playoffs. And that's the record I got the Denver Nuggets finishing with. I'm looking at the veterans they picked up at Paul Millsap, and they definitely picked up another guy who had a stint with the Utah Jazz, Trey Lyles, another great piece to have. Paul Millsap bring that toughness, and he has the ability to score too as well. So a rebounder who could take the load off some of the other guys like a Kenneth Faried, Gary Harris. Then you got Trey Lyles, another Kentucky guy out there, long, athletic, who's going to get after it and rebound. Maybe he can show us something a little bit more. Maybe he can add some more dynamic to this Denver Nuggets team like we did with the Utah Jazz. I feel like he'd be a better fit with the Denver Nuggets. Get out there, run out there on the floor, get to play the style he want to play. The Denver Nuggets is more of an up and down running team, a more freestyle team. They want to play up and down basketball. They want to get after you fast. So this picking up Paul Millsap, a savvy veteran, this is what you're going to get from them every night. He's going to put the players in the right position to score, and he's going to bring that toughness to them. Looking at some of the rookies they got, Torrey Craig going to be probably a great addition for them. Monte Morris, another guy. Tyler London should be great, and Vladimir Kantar. Can these 4 rookies bring something different to the table to help this Denver Nuggets team to be a playoff running team again? I'm gonna say it once again: you cannot start your season off slow. You got to go out there and get these wins quick, fast, and in a hurry. You can't go behind the 8 ball early. If you go down 3-4 games in the season, it's coming out the gates. It's going to be hard to play catch-up basketball. Yes, some teams will get caught sleeping, but the Denver Nuggets is one of these teams that are young and athletic. They should be enjoyable to watch. Hopefully they can get enough wins so they can sneak in the playoffs. But I got their record so far 44-38. I'm looking at some of the players that are still there that can help contribute with this team. I'm looking at Darrell Arthur, NBA veteran, who probably can still get up and down, who can shoot threes, who can post up, who has a nice mid-range. Will Barton, the high flyer. He's a streaky scorer sometimes. I was going to say he's like the new J.R. Smith for the Denver Nuggets. He's going to have some outbreaks when he's going to get you for 30. He's going to have some games where you might score 6 to 8 points. But he just needs to show a little bit more consistency that can get these Denver Nuggets on the right path. You got Malik Beasley, these guys. The one guy I do like to enjoy watching when I'm watching other teams, Wilson Chandler. Since now he has somebody else that can go scoring with him, and Paul Millsap. Can Wilson Chandler take his game to another height playing in the Mile High City? So I'm looking at stuff like this. Kenneth Faried, the Manimal. We know what he can do. We know he's going to rebound. He's going to defend. He's going to dive on the floor and get you loose balls. We know he's on a hybrid score, but when you need a basket, he will get you between 8 to 10 points per game. If he could do that and defend, then we should be fine. Gary Harris, the kid from Michigan State, can he elevate that game to a whole new level? You learn stuff from what you did from last season. How can you make yourself better? I know he's a natural scorer. I know he can get to the basket at will, but he got some games sometimes he don't show up. Maybe this can be the year he will show up and try different things. I'm looking at Juan Hernangomez, another guy, long, strong, athletic, who can shoot, take you out the dribble, and do other type of things. Roy Hibbert is just Roy Hibbert. He gonna give you flashes of Indiana Pacers Roy Hibbert, but we know he's not. It's the same Roy Hibbert. One thing about watching Roy Hibbert playing for the Hornets, he tends to miss some easy layups and miss some critical rebounds. Now, if he could just come back with that Pacers toughness that he had a couple years back, playing great defense, rebounding and score, because I know he can hit the 15-footer, but he missed a lot of easy layups under the rim. He just needs to be more stronger going up to the rack, making layups, and to complete the basket. Nikola Jokic, looking at guys like that, what can he do? Looking at different things, can he elevate and just do different things? We want this team to elevate and be good. Emmanuel Mudiay, another guy, been absent as late last year. He's a pass-first player. If they can get him to be more of a scorer, the sky's the limit for him as well. Jamal Murray, definitely like this guy. Another Kentucky guy, another Wildcat. The Wildcats are heavy in the NBA. I like the way he play. He can shoot the ball. He lights out. Athletic. Could defend. And the reason I'm saying this is because a lot of guys and women don't have NBA League Pass. You know, if you're a fan of the NBA, such as myself, you want to sit back and watch other teams besides your favorite teams. You could know that when the days they're not playing, go check out a Denver Nuggets game. You know what I'm saying? Go check out a Dallas Mavericks game. You know what I'm saying? Check out Sacramento Kings, these teams who don't get enough airtime, and see what you might like fall in love with some of these players and saying, hey, yo, he can play, he can ball. I'm looking at Jamal Murray. He's one of them guys who can shoot the ball, and he's from Canada. So Canadian players can play basketball as well. He has a high IQ for the ball, for the game of basketball. He's definitely one of them guys who I think going to elevate and take his game to the next level. They also have Mason Plumlee. Can Mason Plumlee be another veteran that can actually do some more things with his Denver Nuggets team? This team right here can make some noise in the West, but I got them finishing no higher than probably about 11 seed, 44 and 38. Like I said, it's probably going to take about 47 to 48 games to be an AC, because the West is like the Game of Thrones. Everybody's coming from the top dog. Everybody want to beat the Warriors, the Spurs, the Thunder, Clippers, and stuff like that, and the Rockets. They want to beat these teams. And it starts from day one. So this is what I'm looking at. Different players can solidify their role. I'm looking for a breakout season from Kenneth Faried. Definitely Jamal Murray. I know what Paul Millsap going to do. Then it's going to be the other guys who are going to pick up the pieces. Trey Lyles, Gary Harris. Trust me, you're going to see. Y'all know who I am. I'm Tay Wiz, coming live from the Man Cave. Like I said, subscribe to my YouTube. Hit that bell. Subscribe to my Twitter page. Hit that bird at TAE_WIGGS. Until next time, folks. Peace.